Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and for today's video we're going to be making our own at-home hair oil. We're going to be using fenugreek powder. We're also going to be using amla powder, castor oil, rosemary and almond oil to make our own at-home hair growth remedy oil. So for castor oil, this was my desired castor oil that I could be able to use and afford actually, because we're on a budget and all. And for almond oil, I like using the Allison type. Make sure you use clean washed rosemary. My rosemary leaves were already perfectly washed here, and yeah, that's that. Let's get into the process of making the hair oil. So as for me, I preferred using the powdered version of the fenugreek and the amla. I didn't actually get rosemary in powder form, but I just had to use the leaves, which is also okay. So we're going to be going in with 1.5 teaspoon of both the powders and the whole rosemary leaves that I have. I had about like 3 pinches of my rosemary leaves. So for storing our mixture for a whole week, I'm going to be using a glass jar. Make sure you use a glass jar and not a plastic jar. I just highly recommend that. It's the best way actually to do it when it comes to preserving something for a long time. So for the next process, we're going to add in our rosemary leaves. I started with 2 pinches at the beginning, then later at the end of the video I ended up adding all of the leaves I had. So once that's done, we're going to be using all of our almond oil. Make sure you use any type of oil of your desire. If it's coconut oil, olive oil, any type, but try combining it with the castor oil. Make sure you put like the whole bottle of your hair oil, the light one, and then when it comes to the thick dense oil, which is the castor oil, I highly recommend you just put in like 1/4 of your oil, you know. Yeah, that's how I really prefer you doing it, and you give it time to absorb and blend in perfectly into the powder mixture. You see the air bubbles that you're seeing right now, is the oil combining perfectly with the powders. So let's talk about the benefits of mixing your hair oil with amla, rosemary and the fenugreek. The amla powder acts as a conditioning property, and the rosemary acts as a growth property, and also the fenugreek acts as a strengthening property. We're not going to be talking much about the rosemary because I literally prefer using rosemary right now. It's my way to go because it literally helps in boosting my hair growth. So let's talk about the benefits of the other two, which is the amla and the fenugreek. So when it comes to amla contains high level of immune boosting antioxidants, and as for me, when it comes to immune boosting and antioxidants, that's my way to go. It is also amazing for the hair because it adds texture, volume, wave, curl, shine, baby girl, name it all. It also promotes hair growth, helps the hair get thicker, stronger, and having strong hair strands. The best thing about the amla is that it can be used in all hair types, you know, the natural hair, the relaxed hair, the texturized hair, and also the locked hair, many types of hair. Amla literally works with any hair type, and it also prevents and treats dandruff and dry scalp too. And now let's talk about the benefits of using fenugreek. And when it comes to fenugreek, here's something interesting that we can learn from this. Fenugreek oil deeply penetrates the scalp and hair to provide moisture, stimulates the hair growth, strengthens it, and also has antifungal and anti-inflammatory, antibacterial properties that work to promote greater overall hair health. Isn't that what we all need right now? Hair health. That's all we need right now at this point. It also helps prevent dandruff and itchy scalp by cleansing and moisturizing the scalp. Another important thing about the fenugreek is that it adds shine and improves hair texture, leaving the hair softer. That's all we need right now. Soft, sweet life. Just like having soft, smooth hair. So once we're done with the boiling process, we're going to be covering it up and shaking it up for a whole week. You can even go for a whole month before using this remedy, but I preferred going for a whole week before straining it. So when it comes 1 week later, you'll later see how the oil perfectly blends in with the mixture. So here's our remedy 1 week later. As you can see, the oil blended perfectly with our powder and everything. Just look at that. When you compare it to how it was in day 1, and here it is at day 7, looking good. So here comes to the straining process. That's not a lot of work actually. We're just going to be taking an old piece of cloth or a handkerchief that you have hanging somewhere there. Then we strain it out. This is where my anxiety levels were high. Like, straining this is no joke. But I just had to strain it because I need the oil, so I have no choice. So here's my oil. As you can see, there is a natural color change in my oil. That's when you know the oil is perfectly blended with the natural components in the mixture. And as for the residue, we're going to be disposing that. We definitely do not need this at all. Just dispose your residue. So at this point, we're going to be using our previous empty bottles of oil. We're going to be storing our remedy in there. Just look at that. How the oil completely changed color. Wow. Doesn't this just look legit to you? Look at that. It looks legit, man. Imagine someone selling you this. You just look at it like, damn, all these mixtures that are in here. Look at the color. Just the color. The color of the oil is just telling you, hey, I got nice natural benefits in me. Why don't you buy me? I can make your hair grow. Oh my God. Yes. And that's that. And as for the 3 months challenge, no one is late to join it. We started it on 10th of March and we're ending it on 13th of June. No one is late to join the challenge. You can literally join even tomorrow. As long as you just have a period of 1 month or more, that's good. You'll get a nice positive growth. So thank you so much for watching my full video. So please consider subscribing down below. If you haven't, drop a like, comment, share, and that's that. And I'll see you guys in my next coming videos. Bye bye guys. Enjoy your hair oil remedy. Mwah.